If you can hear, you can still hear background music. And I heard the president speaking earlier, but I couldn't make out what he was saying.
If they popped up and touched the White House. It is. It is. This is the one that thanks my God. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. No, I didn't know. No, you're Yeah.
Kind of wondering who up on top of the White House is. I took some pictures of it. Looks like several people.
Right now. Him and Michelle are lighting off fireworks right now.
There's a bunch of people up on top of the building right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's people up there. I'm sure that's security.
That's interesting. This is the first time. The fireworks start at 9:30. I'm currently recording at 9:02.
Oh, really?
If you hear sirens, there was a boom earlier. There were sirens. Nothing affiliated with here yet.
I mean, like, yeah, we're gonna walk this way and then walk up before we get to the mall.
I can't tell what the music is, but it appears the president or someone is waving at us, so we can wave back like idiots back at the president.
Who's that? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that would be the president. That's the president and his family up there.
Of course I am. Of course I am.
I'm highly entertained by the fact that the president is up there with his children. Which actually, having them in view, has actually got a really good view of the Washington Monument. It's the thing glowing in the background to the right there. Things are supposed to actually go over that. I think actually an eagle just flew by. That's pretty cool. Today's been a surprisingly good day. It's only about like 70 degrees outside, so this is fantastic weather. For the fact that it's the middle of July, in the middle of a swamp. Yeah, today is a great day. Happy Independence Day, everybody. If you hear munchkins, it's because there's a lot of kids and families out in front of the front lawn. Several people on bikes, too. Sorry for not holding the camera steady. Kind of hard, too. They are flying a POW flag underneath the United States flag, if you can't see it too well. It's the POW MIA flag, which is pretty cool to see on that day. Can't tell if they're holding a prop to set off the first firework or they got something else. But someone's clearly holding a rope up there. Holding it taut at the moment. You may not be able to see it. It's a black line going from the person right there. More people are waving at the president and his family. The humanoids. Oh god, the humanoids. Yeah. Theoretically. That's where the fireworks will come through. Camera function, the video camera function on the Galaxy 3S needs a bit of better location for this. I'm going to try to film for as long as I can. You can see it's already getting darker. They're set up to go off at 9:30. They were originally scheduled for 9:15, but it's currently a half moon, which is pretty cool. How you doing? Most likely there's about 12 to 16 people up on top of the White House. Funny enough, if you can't tell, there's a guy aimed this way with a rifle between this middle white square and the right pillar there to the left of the camera screen. Oh, you're good. Having attended a speech by President Bush out on an open planet at Fort 8B Hill in 2005, I'm actually surprised there's only a couple I can see. There were like 4 to 8 at Fort 8B Hill, even though it's a bunch of Boy Scouts. There were 4 to 8 Secret Service there with sniper rifles, and I can see the laser dots. And no one's got any there, and I can't tell. I'm sure security's a lot tighter. Not taking any camera footage at the ground level. There's still people going in and out of the building. A lot of lights on at the White House too. They had a little electricity bill. I hope they have a lot of green generators. Oh, that was terrible. So if you didn't know, I put on Facebook that I had met with a gentleman named Nolan. I came out of the McPherson Square metro station, and there's a Five Guys right there. There's a gentleman in a wheelchair there, and he was in a coat and shorts. Did not look like he was ready for this kind of weather. And he wasn't asking for money, but he looked like the kind of guy who was going to ask for it if I walked by and gave him my contact. So when I walked up to him and asked him if he'd like me, if he wanted food instead of money, his eyes just kind of lit up entirely. So I went to the Five Guys with him, and I got him a sandwich, and I got me a sandwich, and I got him a drink, and he was pleasantly surprised by that too, and he enjoyed that. And I got us fries. Turned out he was allergic to peanuts though, so I ate the fries because they make them with peanut oil at Five Guys, and he ate a sandwich, and we had a talk. And basically, he'd been hit by a bus earlier this year, and that's why he's in the wheelchair. But before that, like I said on Facebook, he was an electrical engineer for 16 years, and he was in Tower 3 on 9/11, which is really cool to hear his tale. And basically, the man who had, when he got out of the trade school for electrical engineering, he was immediately picked up by an Italian man, he said, who basically mentored him in the craft and traded and taught him the trade, and basically tutored him. And they were doing electrical work in the bottom of Tower 3 when he said it was basically like an explosion or a boom went off. And so they fled the building, but immediately the area got covered with dust in the basement. And he said he couldn't see anything the entire time. And he said he somehow got to the subway station, but they weren't moving, so he went back up to the top surface. And that's when he started seeing debris fall through the mist, basically. And he basically just walked his way to downtown where he was living at the time, because he was up in Uptown. Oh! Alright, so this is from my mother. She wanted me to film the fireworks. So here you go, Mom. The fireworks. Washington, D.C. style. Lots of booms. This is pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep it on this. I'm gonna walk this way. I'm hoping the trees there will get out of the way soon enough. Trying to get in a better position. There we go. At least it's a better than. There we go. That was pretty cool. Love you, Mom and Dad. Happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. Happy America's birthday, Mom and Dad. From Washington, D.C. to all the way back in St. Joseph, Illinois. And there's a bald eagle again. Actually, I think there was a hawk. There you go, Mom. There was a hawk on camera there. I don't know if you want to see it when I put the video up on Facebook. Totally touristing out right now. This is pretty sad. This is making up for all the lack of tourism I typically do in a year. No, it's not over. More ambulances. That's mildly depressing. best I'm gonna get. Where I'm at. I'm still gonna get a pretty good shot of it. I think everybody else can get a pretty good shot of it. I don't know if you'll be hearing the booms or not. I assume so. The rumbles are echoing. It's kind of awesome. Next to all the buildings around. Great audio. Like I said, I don't know if I'll be able to hear it. Hopefully, you guys can hear it too. No big booms yet. Kind of disappointed by that. They'd probably be louder if I was over on the flexion pool. It's pretty cool.
This is one of my favorite kind of fireworks.
The camera video is not going to do it any justice, Mom and Dad. But hopefully, it's your proof I got outside today.
Get the White House behind us. It's
Okay, alright. We wait for fireworks.
There's a good one. Awesome. Ooh. Yeah, I'm playing with the zoom, get over it. But some of these are just bigger than my camera view at the time, so I gotta zoom in, zoom out. What a bunch of happy fireworks. It's very pretty live. Unfortunately, I'm recording with my phone. You're not going to get a good view otherwise. There was a boom. There we go. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't go at the reflection pool. Those would be really loud. On the National Mall. Yeah. It's incredibly beautiful. I expect Obama's approval rate to go up by 5 points tomorrow, actually, in the next week. Fireworks are some of the best propaganda you can do. They make everyone just feel more national pride and joy. to make up for that Quinnipiac survey. Oh, political humor. Be really sad if I sound. And now there are protesters behind me. You might be able to hear them. I'm very confused. There's a woman holding his. Check out that site. Israeli flag. Woman dressed up as an American. Miss America there. Very confused by the woman behind us. I'm hoping that's as bad as it's gonna get.
You guys believe in Jesus?
Oh God.
Can you keep a shoe?
Oh God. Awesome. The woman chanting, "Yay, Jesus!" She's not alone out here in the protesters. There's still the woman out here who protests nuclear war since 1947, basically. She's still out here in the front line. And now she's got a little kid screaming into the megaphone. Once again, someone's saying "Yay, Jesus" on the 4th of July, on the American Independence Day, with an Israeli flag. That's a new sight. Really odd on the political message there, especially when you're shouting "Yay, Jesus." Like Christian Zionism. Oh, good times. Oh, the children. Sorry, family. Mom, Dad, Grandma, Grandpa, Kathy, and Uncle Darren, Alex, and Matthew. That's another 2 years before I have children. After that, no, That's gonna be 27 before I have kids at this point.
Jesus Christ, Yeshua, the Messiah, the God of Israel.
Holy cow. She sounds incredibly drunk. I hope she's not drunk. Especially since she's holding what she's holding. Awesome. Oh. Welcome to Maccabee. Boom, 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 boom. Michael Bay. Round the camera around, make special effects with the fireworks. There's people yelling back at the protester.
And he's a Jewish Messiah, Jesus Christ. I love Jesus Christ.
Moving back to get a better view. Not so you can hear the audio of the woman shouting angrily and happily for Jesus. She got some nice kids to hold the flag for her while she can just shout, Jesus, Jesus. I love Jesus too. I do, but I don't understand why the Israeli flag, the state of Israel, had to deal with today exactly. Maybe this is Yom Kippur. That makes sense. Or the celebration of the victory in the War of 48, or the 7 days, or the 7 Days War. Those would make sense. You know, God bless her. You know, if that's what she feels like doing, she's got the right to. It's America. I feel kind of bad for her, because there's people shouting back at her that she's crazy. I don't think she's crazy. I just think people are chanting USA. I love this country. I'll just stick with my golden patriotism. I don't need any nationalism. I'm very glad that this nation does exist, and I do consider it a blessing from God. Like my parents. Like my own life. Like my family. Like my friends. I consider a lot of things a blessing. The American blessing is no greater than those. It's just another one. 3 till 9:30. I don't know if the fireworks are done. I'll linger around a little bit more. You can see there's the White House. And you can't see it, but I can. The president and his family are still up on top. There's a couple more snipers up there now too. It's a pretty good idea. Sending out Mom and Dad, Grandma and Grandpa, and Captain and Uncle Darren, Alex and Matthew. Sending out from Washington, D.C. Your son, your grandson, your nephew, and your cousin. Love you guys. Michael's out.